Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener-supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast. 8:46. It's Thursday morning, August 15th. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin, and thank you for tuning in today. Joining me now in our studios from Theater Ensemble Arts to talk a little bit about the upcoming performances of Robin Hood out at Lions Wilderness Park Amphitheater. We have three of the actors who are in the play that's coming up this weekend and next weekend. Tom Jennings is here. Good morning, and thank you for coming in this morning.
Morning, Scott.
Good to have you here. You are the Sheriff of Nottingham.
That is accurate.
Okay, all right. Good to have you here. Also joining us is Kevin, and I didn't ask you how to pronounce your last name. I asked you how to spell it a million times. I'm sorry.
Yes, Kevin Tschetter.
Cheddar,
yes.
Like the cheese. That's
like
what you
cheese.
said. That's what everyone said, and I didn't get that part. But anyway, Kevin, it's good to have you here because you are the one and only Robin Hood.
Thanks.
So
glad to be here.
Thanks for coming in. And Amanda McCaleb is here as well. Amanda, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in as well. You are Ellen.
Yes.
In the play. And so talk to me a little bit, all of you, about Robin Hood, and it's being performed outdoors at the Lions Wilderness Park Amphitheater. And so how are things going? Show opens this weekend, right?
The show opens tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight? Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here this morning. So that's good. And you're all ready to go, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
We've been rehearsing for about 3 months now.
Right.
And we just got the kind of final phases in place last night.
Okay. And I imagine it's a little bit maybe difficult to move in once Sandstone wraps up, and not too long ago to kind of reconfigure the sets and get everything ready to go for the whole new different scenes of Robin Hood.
Oh, absolutely. So we moved our set in about Saturday, so not even a week ago. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
We
we
have to move
moved in
fast.
and immediately started painting. I mean, we had to move fast. So.
But it's all good to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
The
set.
set looks
And
great.
it's
It's ready.
awesome.
Nice. And so we all, I think, are familiar with the story of Robin Hood. This is that type of traditional Robin Hood story. Is there a little twist to it? And what would you say?
When they wrote this Robin Hood, they really wanted to go for something that was pretty historically accurate as far as the tales of Robin Hood. There's a million different renditions. This one is fairly dark with its moments of humor and jesting, but it's pretty honest to the original tales.
Okay. Gotcha. But he and the sheriff still don't get along, right? Isn't that the...
Not at all.
Okay. I just want to make sure I got that right. So.
I don't know if the sheriff gets along with anybody.
Oh, that's probably
I don't
true.
need to.
That's true. That's
I'm
true.
the sheriff.
I'm the sheriff.
And with this play, like a lot of others, there is some sword fighting, and that takes on its own skills as well, correct?
Absolutely.
And, Tom, that's kind of your forte, is it not?
Yeah, so I sat down with Jeremy Orr, who's our fight choreographer, and I gave him all of my reference videos that I teach in my school, and said, if you see any of these that you like, tell me, and we will integrate them into the show. We wanted, the director and I both wanted something that was really honest and really, I've used this before too many times, something really visceral. Too many times in any form of media, we see swordsmanship that we accept as real, but it's not, there's lots of deficiencies in it. And so with this, everything, a misstep could lead to a significant injury, but it is still all, trained and choreographed to be safe.
And we and for our video viewers this morning, we have a video a little bit about some of the training that goes into this, and so I do want to share that with folks right now. So is that enough setup for what we're going to see?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look, everybody. Again, this is part of the prep work for Robin Hood, which again premieres tonight out at Lions Wilderness Park Amphitheater. So let's give a listen.
Right, so yeah, I'm Jeremy Orr. I'm playing Will Gamel. Will Gamel? Yes. Better known as Will Scarlet. I'm also helping with the fight choreography. My brother and I are co-choreographing the fights, along with a little bit of help from our Sheriff of Nottingham, Tom. So yeah, Jason and I have primarily been handling the actual choreography, what moves we're doing, the order, the pacing, trying to work in little character beats and moments to make the fight scenes reveal details about the characters and not just be people swinging swords at each other. Tom, he actually teaches sword fighting. What Tom teaches is more of a HEMA-inspired, which is historical European martial arts, HEMA-inspired longsword style. It's really quite different than what we're used to. You know, a lot of the principles apply, but are applied differently or backwards from what we're used to. A fight scene should tell a story just like any scene. There should be reversals in it and highs and lows, possibly, you know, different acts to it, beginning, middle, and end, just like any story. And you can work in a lot of moments that reveal things about character. One of the fights we were just working on earlier involves Robin Hood fighting one of our villains, Rakan, who's like the Sheriff of Nottingham's right-hand man. Rakan is really aggressive in his fighting style, and he's making these really strong and powerful attacks that are very lethal. If Robin misses a parry, he's going to die. Robin, his style is much more, not exactly playful, but a lighter style, less aggressive, more redirecting his enemy rather than directly engaging him. I mean, that's Robin Hood. He's not going out and fighting big battles. He's doing hit and run strikes from the woods. So that's been really fun, learning some new styles and incorporating them into the choreography as we build out these fight scenes and try to make it really entertaining.
A little bit about Robin Hood behind the scenes with the sword fighting episodes throughout the play, which is premiering again tonight out at Lions Wilderness Park Amphitheater. 3 of the actors are with me here in the studio. So again, what we just saw, that's pretty much what you've been doing the last few weeks. Is that true?
A few months.
Months with rehearsing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so, so how's it going? I mean, again, it's all has to be very well choreographed, right? So that no one gets hurt.
And that itself was a huge undertaking. Normally, stage choreography uses late Victorian fencing principles.
Not very realistic about a sword fight in the woods, I suppose.
It's a difference in what the swords do. Mm-hmm. Fencing swords, épées, rapiers, are meant to pierce and cut with just the tip. So we don't tend to have big motions. We tend to have very small motions. And the body is kept flat to the opponent. With longsword fighting, we use the front of our body to correlate the directionalization of the sword, and the swords make much bigger swings. So there is the greater chance for catastrophe. But with everyone has been training really hard. Which means we're all kind of in sync and in pace with each other.
Right. Which is what you want.
It's
right?
Exactly
especially with opening night coming up. So, Amanda, you were telling me during the video that we were watching that you have a scene where you have to actually kind of navigate through all this sword fighting.
Yes.
And avoid catastrophe, I hope, right?
In the last scene of the play, I won't give any more away, but it's a big fight scene, and I have to dodge all the fights to get to the other side, so... But I don't actually fight, so... You don't
get to fight, but you have to avoid the fights.
It's a lot of running.
Right. And so, but how was that, to get that down, to figure out how to avoid some of those swords?
Just a lot of, like, bobbing and weaving, you know?
That's how it works, right?
Zigzag.
There you go. That's very true. And Kevin, we saw a little bit of you with a bow and arrow, of course, Robin Hood, obviously. So there's a little bit of archery involved with your character. And are you an archer?
I've done archery in my life. For this show, I don't want to give anything away.
Oh, okay, all right.
We've got a little bit of everything.
We got
bow staffs,
right?
Archery, swords, So,
All the above.
yep.
So check all the boxes.
Yes.
Is what we're talking about.
It's worth
yeah.
it. Yeah,
So,
it's amazing.
Wonderful. Well, give us the details again. The show starts tonight and out at Lions Wilderness Park Amphitheater. And again, what time?
7 o'clock.
Seven-
Doors open at 6:30.
Okay. Tickets available at the door?
Yes.
Okay. And again, it's this weekend, the 15th, 16th, and 17th. And again, next weekend, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
Accurate.
That is correct.
All right. And what else do we need to let folks know about?
We are going to be raffling a sword off
Aha.
as well, and so
Okay.
then they can get the raffle tickets. I'm not sure if they've decided. I think it's $1 a ticket, but these are swords that were made here, and a lot of effort put into them. They're very nice. So, yeah, it all goes towards Theater Ensemble Arts, which is a nonprofit, and
Right. And a sword that any bandit would be proud to wave.
oh yes,
I would
they are swords.
Yes.
So, and then I believe you don't have to be there. We will call you if you win.
Okay. But you'll be selling these tickets at every performance?
Yes.
Sounds like.
From
and
what
so
I
you don't-
understand, we'll be selling the raffle tickets. So you can, I believe you can get them at the booth.
Okay. Good to know. Very good. And again, for a couple of you, this is your first acting foray, correct? Amanda and Tom, you were telling me this is your first play.
Yes.
Yeah, that's accurate.
And so you like it? You got bitten by the bug? Will you do more of these, or what do you think?
I love it now. I have severe stage fright, and it was kind of by accident that I ended up getting a role. But the more I've been in this show, I'm hooked, and I will be auditioning again.
Okay.
And I love Theater Ensemble Arts, and the cast and crew are amazing.
Great.
It's been a great experience.
Very good. And Tom, what about you?
I definitely enjoy it. I think, should I do it again, I need to chew or bite off less.
Okay.
Doing the fight instruction, weapons development, helping with the choreography, and having to learn a role is
That's a lot. That is a lot. It sounds like a lot. I'm not even in it. It sounds like a lot to me. So very good. Well, we're looking forward to it, everybody. Good luck. Break all the legs, I think is what they say. And so we're looking forward to it again. It premieres tonight out at Lions Wilderness Park Amphitheater, correct?
That's
Correct.
All right. It's Theater Ensemble Arts. Great community theater, everyone, this weekend and next weekend. Robin Hood out at Lions Wilderness Park Amphitheater. Thank you all for coming in.
Thank you,
Thank
Scott.
you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. My guest here on KSJE. I'll be back with more in just a moment. This is KSJE, Farmington, New Mexico. Did you enjoy that podcast? We hope that you did. And if you did, share it with your friends. And if you really want to keep podcasts like this coming, please support KSJE. You can do it easily online at ksje.com.